Shenandoah Sidelines, and I'm with the Wilson Memorial Greenhorn coach Jackie Bryan, and came in here to Strasburg tonight. A lot of high hopes, but it just didn't work out quite the way you all wanted to.
No, it didn't. We got a young team, and our senior point guard did get in foul trouble early on. She was on the bench for the whole second quarter, and we just can't do too much with her on the bench. So, we tried to hang in there. They're a very good team.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of weapons, and we have to have our A game to compete with them, and we just weren't able to step up to that tonight.
Of course, in the first half there, you all just didn't have an answer for Jacqueline Ayers and also Jenna Smoot.
Yeah, we didn't. We knew that Smoot was an outside shooter. We knew Ayers was, a great player too. And we talked quite a bit in practice, about respecting them. Don't give them the shots. And we just didn't cover that like we needed to. And they were doing a good job with hitting outside shots, getting some layups, moving. Our defense wasn't. It was so-so, but we've played better defense before. A lot of times when our shots aren't going for us, and our defense suffers, and that kind of gets us in a hole.
Of course, as a former coach myself, I know that coaches don't like to end the season this way, but I overheard you talking to one of the reporters out here that, at one time in your season you talked about that maybe your girls could have folded the 10 up, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't. We suffered a pretty tough loss about 3 quarters through the season, and we sit down and talked about what we could do to end in third place behind Stonewall and Buffalo Gap, which are not two very shabby teams. And we stepped it up. We went on a run. We won 6 out of 7 games. We beat Stonewall in overtime. It was a great game, and we had really started to bring it together. We're a very young team, and even the seniors we have, with the exception of Deidre and Megan, we're inexperienced. We lost 5 seniors off of the team last year that went to state quarterfinals. So, we were finding our way the whole season, and we finally did that. And then we suffered a setback against Luray when we lost in the first round of the tournament, and we were hoping we could bounce back. Strasburg's a tough team to bounce back with, but they're a great team, and I'm proud of my girls, how they hung in there, under the circumstances, and we're not going to beat too many teams without Deidre out on the court. So.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you stopping by here. I know you want to go get your girls on the bus and get out of here and go home, and can't say congratulations tonight because you didn't win, but you've had a good season. You've had some adversity, and you've overcome that, and as you just said, very proud of your girls this year.
I am. Thank
you for stopping by, and have a safe trip home.
Okay.
Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and I'm with Jacqueline Ayers here, and obviously the star of the game tonight. Jacqueline scored 27 points, and I know coaches sometimes don't like to isolate on a particular player, but Jacqueline, you had a super night tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
What was the game plan for tonight? Wilson Memorial team that you haven't played, probably they've been scouted, but
right.
What was your all's game plan against them tonight?
We've been practicing. Coach Morgan has has scouted the team, like you said. Had the game plan for the players. We knew what some of the players were like, so we knew how to shut them down and so forth. So.
Of course, one of the big things you in the first half, when you scored 21 points, it seemed like you had just a little bit of a size advantage on the girl that was guarding you,
right. Mm-hmm.
and you were able to get down inside, post up, and get some rebounds.
A lot of time. They had put number 20. She was pretty small, so I got a lot on her. So.
Well, listen, I know that the first round of the regionals, that's the big game, and you want to get that first one. And I know when this game's going to be aired, the regionals are going to be over, and basically you got 2 more games or 1 more game. You got another big game coming up here, but that game's important because if you win that one, that'll put you in the state playoffs.
It will.
The only thing I can do right now is I wish you all luck.
Thank you very much.
And I hope that you go a long way this year.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
Much.
Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and got a happy coach here with me, Joel Morgan, and of course I talked to him before the game, and I knew before the game started he was a little bit tight, but right now I think that tightness is going away, and big win here for you guys tonight.
It was, and of course Wilson, they're a very, very good opponent, and they had a tough break there early in the game with Deacon picking up 3 fouls, and but again, I'm really proud of our kids. Sometimes when that happens, you lose focus, but I thought our kids really really seized the opportunity and did a good job there in the first half of taking advantage of that.
Of course, when you talk about taking advantage of the fact that Deacon had the 3 fouls, I think probably one of the other things, and I overheard you talking out in the hall to the newspaper reporters, Jacqueline Ayers had 21 points in that first half, and she kind of took advantage, or you all took advantage of the fact that there was a smaller girl guarding her, and plus the fact Jenna Smoot and Bethany Doman each scored 9 points in that first half for you.
Well, and it was. I thought overall it was a real team effort. And when I say that, I mean, even though Jacqueline had 21 points, I think the team recognized that we had some advantages. We got the ball inside to her in the post at times, and I thought as a whole, our group. I mean, anytime somebody can do that, it takes a solid performance on everybody's part to make that happen.
Of course, we're sitting here talking right now, and when this is going to be aired, the regional tournament's going to be over. And of course, your next opponent, which you don't know, I assume right now, but you're going to have to do some traveling. You're going to have to travel to Amherst County. That's a long bus ride for your kids. Coach, I know you're going to get your girls ready regardless of who you're going to play. What's it going to take for you all to go through? And obviously one thing, as I said to Jacqueline, one more win, that puts you all in the state tournament.
That's correct, and I think right now, I mean, your only focus can be the next game. I do think a big one to win is that first one, because I think sometimes that kind of makes you feel like you belong a little bit, and we've got that one under our belt. And at this point, the only focus can be is finding out who our next opponent is, and wherever it's going to be played, we will show up and we will have to prepare a little bit. Be ready to go, and at this point, sometimes it's just a matter of surviving and advancing.
Of course, like I said, you want to advance and keep on going. And Coach, like I said, when this is aired, the only thing I can do right now, you're the only county team, and Strasburg's girl team are the only 2 teams. I think Strasburg they won tonight, but that have kept the torch going here and kept the couple teams in the postseason. Only thing I can say to you is, I hope that when this is aired, we already know that the fact that you've won those couple games and you're on your way down to the state tournament.
Well, I hope that plays out, and we'll do the best we can, and hopefully in the end, I mean, we will get to play a few more games.
Coach, appreciate you stopping by, and good
Thanks
luck.
Thanks a bunch.
Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and just a little quick wrap up here on the night's game as Strasburg Lady Rams hosted Wilson Memorial Green Hornets in the first round, the quarterfinals of the regional tournament. Strasburg just came out in the first half on fire as they overwhelmed the Green Hornets, and they're going to go away tonight with a 66-43 win. As I said before, we're talking to Coach Morgan and Coach Bryan, and hopefully when this is aired, everybody will know. We want to wish the Rams good luck in their semifinal game, and like I said, if they have won that, hopefully they would move on and to the finals, and they win that. Of course, if they win that semifinal game, they will be in the state tournament at the single A ranks in the Division II here. So again, congratulations to the Rams. It's been a good season, and for them, kind of a sad ending for the Wilson Memorial Green Hornets. They had 4 seniors on there. As we talked to Coach Bryan, there's been some adversity this year, but they sat down and they regrouped and finished the season strong, not the way they'd like to. They didn't want to finish that season on a loss, but they've had a good season overall, 14-10, and I'm sure that's a compliment to Coach Bryan, and also not only to her, but her staff, and also to the girls. So, folks, that's going to probably be the end of Shenandoah Sidelines this year, as the rest of these tournaments, they're going to move outside the county. They're going to be at Eastern Mennonite University and Amherst County, and of course the state tournament moves to another location. So it's been good. We've kind of given you a little bit of bonus coverage here tonight with the quarterfinal regional game here at Strasburg, and we hope everybody enjoyed watching our telecast, and hopefully till next year when we start the football season in the fall, you stay tuned and turn on the TV next year, and we'll be back on the air for Shenandoah Sidelines. You have a good night.